Let's get salty!
Everyone, Zeddy here again today with a brand new video with a story that I can't really believe it, but it looks like it's true, where Hearthstone has been infiltrated effectively by a black market community, selling accounts, selling all sorts of stuff on the black market for the whole purpose of super draft, super insanity. We're gonna cover it. As there was like an expose, a thread on the Hearthstone subreddit, basically pointing out all the things that are going on with proof. It's crazy to take a look at, and it has some real ramifications, some real consequences to a specific Hearthstone mode. Before we get into all that, of course, we have our own black market giveaway. Well, not really. We're on the road to 69,420 subs. And if you feel like I've earned your subscription, in particular, douchebag Zeddy has, hit that sub button down below. We're doing a big giveaway once we hit that milestone because, hey, it's just going to be awfully nice. So I have here loaded, this is from last November. We've talked about it before, that the Blizzard NetEase agreement basically falling out of favor, not being renewed, and basically the Chinese community being locked out of Hearthstone through NetEase. But by no means have they stopped playing Hearthstone. And that has become very apparent. I mean, all you have to do is take a look at the arena leaderboards right now and the CNQT, Chinese Arena Guild or whatever, all over the leaderboards. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever players there. But that's not what this video is about. There's nothing wrong with them starting a new account, whatever they can, get around this, you know, silly thing they're still able to play. That's great. What's going on, which has been exposed on the Hearthstone subreddit, is an actual black market going on for basically super drafts in the arena. And this was posted by Introduction Fit 7697. I will link this Reddit thread in the description below if you want to take a look. There's a lot of discussion going. They posted it kind of awkwardly. We'll try and decipher it. Basically, they put like replies rather than like one long thread. So he starts off here by saying, "Hello to all Hearthstone players. I am a Hearthstone player from China." To begin with the conclusion, their English obviously not great. I don't know if they're using like Google Translate. We'll try and work what we got with here. Most of the super powerful decks that players encounter are sold through scripts used by Chinese e-commerce platforms. And I've been noticing this a lot. I know other arena streamers, in particular Dreads, Redbeard, have talked about it, that we're always facing these weird names that have insane decks, like no golden hero, just gibberish names, and they have crazy decks. And that is not a coincidence. And this could tie in to all the accounts that are being botted in Classic, because that might be all this kind of ties together. Anyways, they go on with here, many Chinese Hearthstone players use tearing account. I'm not sure what they mean by that. I think that what they mean is like the botted accounts, where they discard unwanted cards to get powerful decks as a way to vent their emotions after the suspension of the Chinese server. However, I believe this is just their excuse, as they also enjoy doing on the Chinese server. I had heard about this situation. I believe Benich, who is a Chinese Chinese Hearthstone journalist, we talked about this in a month or so ago, that the botting problem might get worse, and this could be a thing, this super draft stuff, because yeah, they used to do this on the Chinese server. So I guess they're using it as an excuse to stick it to the man when a lot of these players seemed like they did it already. However, it goes on. In China, the price for a pack containing 450 gold and one arena ticket is 20 cents USD, while a pack containing 1,100 gold and 2 arena tickets is like 80 cents. Such low prices are one of the reasons for the proliferation of tearing accounts, and even shows like the pricing. These are apparently Hearthstone accounts. So when you're seeing that botting and they're saving up gold with those botted accounts, they just turn them around and sell them. They sell them. And it goes on from here. The most important reason is the strong promotion and rewards given by Chinese Hearthstone streamers and live streaming platforms for tearing accounts. Recently, the Chinese live streaming platform DouYu launched a themed fun activity called Arena Series Theme Fun Activity, in which they exchanged 60 yen or 860 USD for players super powerful tearing accounts. So I guess these are the super drafts, and there's even like a graphic, I guess, promoting it, showing, I guess, these cards that are in the decks, because these are all like really high win rate cards in Hearthstone decks right now. I guess this is before the buff to Bridge Rift, but Bridge Rift was a really good arena card nonetheless. So it seems to be a legitimate thing. For example, accounts with pre-stacks containing 7 or more dirty cards. So I'm assuming dirty cards are like strong cards, like really like busted arena cards, warrior decks with 6 or more rares, or warrior decks with 2 copies of Brawl, and so on, with even stronger decks. In reality, these are some of the decks used in the activity I have captured. And again, putting an image here, could try and I don't know if I could zoom in at all here, but just like insane deck quality. I think I saw the bottom one here, like 1, 2, 3 legendaries, a bunch of crazy cards. You could see again here, like 3 legendaries, like 4 graves. I don't even know what that is. That looks like 4 of the relic cards, 4 relics, like Relic of Phantasms, like basically straight up relic demon hunter. And you can see, like, yeah, they're buying these accounts, they're buying these drafts, and then they stream them. All these crazy decks. And it's so mental to me that this is like a whole thing going on. It's so crazy. So again, if you want to take a look at this more in detail, it's in the link below, but let's continue on with the shenanigans. Normal players like us cannot have a fair match against these super powerful tearing accounts. The activity conducted by the Chinese live streaming platform has helped online merchants to sell out their gold accounts. Yes, these accounts are selling out. How ridiculous is this? So I guess it's showing, like, I guess this is like sold out. These items that are like fainted, you can't even purchase because they're so high in demand. Outside of the activity, many Chinese streamers also accept super powerful tiering accounts for the sake of increasing their viewership. This behavior is called submission. So I guess our viewers are literally buying decks for these streamers. Again, just ridiculous thing. The price ranges from 60 to 100 yuan, 860 to 1450 USD. I don't know how you feel about this behavior, but personally, I find it very distasteful. They also go on here. Additionally, the fans of these cards ripping streamers who want to interact with the streamer engage in a behavior called sniping. Heard of that one before. Fans may use even stronger ripping decks to snipe and defeat the streamer in order to gain attention. So not only are the streamers using boosted accounts, viewers are getting their boosted decks and going after them. It's like botception, boost deckception. Ridiculous. This has caused many normal players to be affected. This is also one of the negative influences caused by these card ripping streamers in China. This is off here by posting on Reddit. I hope to raise awareness among Hearthstone players worldwide and provide feedback to Blizzard on this issue. For example, they could increase the severity of script bans or eliminate tiering accounts altogether. Again, I think he's mentioning like basically the accounts that just farm gold, all that stuff in like classic, wild, standard, whatever. You see those Deathlight bots all the time. Those aren't Blizzard bots. The ones that have the gibberish names, those aren't Blizzard bots. So this seems to all be tied together, right? It seems like they use these accounts to farm these gold and sell them to other people, and that's why there's en masse botting. That's why it's going on. I think it does tie into it. It makes a lot of sense because when I'm playing the arena, I see these names all the time, and their decks on average are just insane. Of course, if they were to ban Chinese IPs, I have nothing to say. I would just switch to another game. I am tired of playing environment where these dirty script tearing accounts and streamers who ignore the game environment for the sake of viewership exist. I may repost this thread again when more people are online due to time difference and hope to get help from all Hearthstone players. So this got quite a bit of traction. Again, I don't think they should ban Chinese IP. I just think they need to deal with this botting issue that's been going on. We have had countless videos about this, and this is kind of leading into it. And it does affect the regular player. Like, you queue into this more on average, you're gonna lose more on average. If you just take a look at the Hearthstone leaderboards, like right now, there's like, what, 6 people with a 7-win average or higher. 7 people. And you look at 6-win or higher, you're looking at not a lot, right? You're looking at about 49 people. I just want to take it back. This also has to do with variance, card level going up, draft quality going up, all that. But you look at Crip, when he got like first, way back in the day, one of the first one of the first arena leaderboards ever. He got like 8.37, but people were like well over 8. The average was well over 7 a lot of the time. When I hit the arena leaderboards back in the day, I had averages over 7. The win rate goes down a lot, and this doesn't help. This makes it a lot more of a worse feeling for the community, and obviously ties into the botting problem going on all around. So I do hope Blizzard sees this. I'm pretty sure they are aware of this thread, but at the end of the day, I want to share with all of you so you guys know if you're playing the arena, this is a very real thing. This isn't just, you know, your imagination. If you're facing, you know, one of those weird gibberish names, and like it's not even like characters, it's just literally random letters, and you're facing like what seems to be a super deck, it might be. You might be streamed over like a Chinese streaming platform. You don't know. And I just think it leads to a really crummy experience because it is a paid format. You either have to spend your gold, runestones, whatever. It's not free. And at the end of the day, it's really lame. So I do hope Blizzard can do something about it. But it is an absolutely fascinating thing to see what players will do. Not even so much to get an advantage, but just for their own entertainment. That's what it's really about, right? They're not using it on leaderboards. They're not using the resources. They're literally just having super drafts, dunking on people, and then moving on and just creating content. Really weird phenomenon. Love to hear what you guys have to think in the comments below. And if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day and stay salty, my friends.